Evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to Lolita's Corner. We are so glad that you are here with us on tonight. We are excited. I am excited as always. I say that I am excited to be on with you guys to bring good information, to bring nuggets and tips and things that can help you in your everyday life for everyday purpose. So we are definitely glad that you are with us. We had a few technical difficulties, but it's okay because when you're moving in your purpose and doing what you're called to do, the enemy will try to throw you off. But that is not the topic tonight. We're talking about the world of beauty on tonight. And I have the lovely,
Yes.
lovely, lovely, lovely Mrs. Tiffany Alexander on the show
Hello.
tonight. I'm so glad to have you. You look well.
Thank you. Thank
Look,
you. I'm so glad
got
to
your
be here.
earrings popping, all
Yes.
of the all of those little accenty things
Be
that add to the
stylish.
beauty. Yes. So Tiffany, look, when you and I talked and we were talking about, I was talking about, hey, I want you to come on my podcast. And I thought about you with beauty because I want to start the show because a lot of times people talk about all of these tips and we're going to give some tips. But listen, I got to know how you came up with this poppin' vegan lipstick, honey, because listen, this thing
Get
is
the
so
go.
much.
You have on. Get on the go.
Yes, and listen, the moisture in it. Let's talk about it a bit. Let them, let the people know about this hot vegan lipstick.
Yes, yes. So, it was a number of influences as to why I started the vegan lip line. First being that I was working as a makeup artist and had a lot of opportunities to work with John Ruffin on backstage at his plays. And through my experience, some of the clients that I was doing makeup on, I would be using some name brand products, and I will not say the line, but
Okay.
um it would cause breakouts. You know, what a lot of people don't know is I know we like the lipstick that stays, you wipe it and it don't go nowhere. But what a lot of people don't understand is the things that go inside of those products are very unhealthy. Very
Mm,
unhealthy. Cause breakouts. Some are even derived from bugs to create a certain pigment. So it's not too good. And then on top of that, I have a son, a 6-year-old, who is just allergic to everything. And it really propelled me to look into some of the healthier ways of living every day and with the things that we do every day. Just our skin is the largest organ on our body and it
mm.
absorbs everything. And so just taking that into consideration, I thought, I just want to teach women how to be beautiful, but in a healthier way.
That's good. That's good. And you have some hot colors. Like I
I
love the gold, but you have a hot green that's popping.
I do, and I wish you would have told me about the green, but I did bring some. I'm actually wearing the dark brown color, but I just want to show you guys just the product. So this is the lipstick tube, right? I had a couple of customers actually order it. I shipped it out, and they're like, "Yeah, but where's the lipstick?" This is it. They thought this was a keychain, but I picked this one because it's got the little thing, the little hook on it, and you can actually hook it onto a clutch. Because a lot of the times we have a clutch and it doesn't have room for everything. Our
Yes.
money, our keys, our lipstick. So this could actually like just hook onto the clutch. And then put a hook onto the clutch and sit, on the outside of the bag, and it looked like jewelry, really.
Right.
So this is the lipstick. The lipstick tube. It's got Tiffany Alex Pro on it.
Okay.
And we've got the lip gloss. These are the tubes for the lip gloss. Um,
Sexy.
yeah,
Sexy.
very, very cute, very sleek. And then the third product that I added to the line was the pods. because I don't just want to market to the individual woman, but there are a lot of makeup artists out here that I think need to use these type of products on their clientele. So these pods are like twice the amount of what's in the lipstick and lip gloss tube, and they're in these pods, and they last a very long time. But I love them. I absolutely love them. I'll soon be adding the lip liners to the lines. So, because lip
Yes, the
liners
lip
really help.
liner. Come on, lip
Yeah.
liner. So when you get to thinking of makeup, a lot of times people like, oh, you have to have makeup. You got to cake it on real, real dark. You got to wear these real, real long eyelashes. You got to draw on all these dark eyebrows. What is makeup really designed to do?
So I'm glad you asked that, because makeup, it was only designed to enhance the beauty. Makeup dates back to about 7,000 years ago, and ancient Egyptian women were the first to actually wear makeup and adorn themselves with makeup. They would use things like copper, um, berries to darken their lips,
Yeah.
ashes from matches to darken the eyes, to do the eyeliner. And it was only for the purpose of enhancing the beauty that we already have, right? Not to look like someone else. Or I know you've seen photos on social media where they have a particular woman look one way and you wouldn't even know it's her in the after shot.
Exactly.
Not what makeup is intended for.
Not at all. To enhance your beauty that you already have is what it's for. Now, look, you said something good about the ancient years, because I always say those Indians got a bad eyeliner. It's bad. That eyeliner can go all day and all night. I'm like, honey,
Yes,
listen, I don't know
very
what they use,
and
but that
dark
eyeliner go from day to night to the after party.
yes, yeah, and it's not, it doesn't need to be caked on. I think we get too caught up in social media and TV and everything. And don't get me wrong, being on set and behind the scenes, I understand what it takes for that, but that's for TV. You know, you have the lights, you have the cameras, the flashes, and that's why the layers of makeup is necessary, but it's not meant to be for everyday makeup, you know.
Right,
And so it's not necessary to cake on so much, to be honest. And I've been thinking about putting together a class just to teach on the basics of it, because all you really need is some concealer and maybe just a little bit of blush, and you could transform your face and look totally made up.
right. You don't need to look like you in the casket when you're
Exactly.
living, right?
Exactly.
So listen, what are some tips you would recommend? I know that some women say that their eyes are baggy, or they get puffiness. That's a hot thing, right? Like puffiness.
Right. So, um, I would like to first focus on the skincare, because that is what's most important, right? It doesn't matter what brand of makeup you wear or what makeup you wear. If you don't properly take care of your skin, it won't look good. You'll be finding yourself caking on stuff to cover it up. So proper skincare is the first thing. Making sure that you cleanse the face properly. I like using my hands, um, simply because rags and stuff carry bacteria. Or even using some type of a foam wash or something, and just, cleansing the skin with the hands, toning it, moisturizing it well.
Say it again.
Moisturize.
Yes.
We need moisture on our skin. It's so important. And that you'll find will alleviate you from having to use so many different products. So I
True.
recommend, like, with bags up under the eyes. To be honest, what I threw on today was nothing but concealer and a little bit of blush. And it may look like I have a whole face of makeup on. I don't know, but I just use concealer, start from in the corner of the eyes, and just a little bit. You see people draw big triangles, it's not necessary. But just in the corner, start from the corner of the eyes and work to the outer corner of the eyes. And you just, blot a little concealer. And then I follow it up. We're supposed to have concealer in the places on our face where the sun shines, where it hits.
Mm,
So if you can see the light shining on my face, it hits on my forehead, it hits on my nose, it hits up under my eyes and on my chin. And that's where you put the concealer because you want to look bright. And
exactly.
everything else, just you can use a little blush or a shade that's 2 shades darker than your skin tone.
Mm,
That's how you contour. And you just go on the cheeks and along the nose line, and that's it. That's all I have on, with a little bit of Tiffany Alex Pro lipstick, of course.
of course, we gotta have a little Tiffany Alex Pro lipstick. Listen, I put that on with eyeliner and don't need much. Okay,
Right, right.
so
Right.
so you said something really important. We don't realize that our skin, especially our face, we take in a lot during the day. You going to work, you got germs and pollution there.
Yep.
You're going out, you're exercising, you're doing all of those things, but you don't take care of your skin, right?
Right.
So a lot of people ask me, they ask me my age, and when I tell them, they're shocked. There was some teenagers today, and I'm like, I clean my face. You look older than me.
Right.
And we
Right.
laugh, but cleansing your face, even if you're
And
not a big
sometimes you're
makeup
right.
person.
Sometimes the moisturizer can act as a barrier for the skin. So it can help. Like I said, the skin absorbs everything. It's the largest organ. So it absorbs everything that's in your atmosphere. If you
Everything.
moisturize properly, you tone properly, it acts as a barrier and your skin won't get all of the toxins and everything from your atmosphere, from the surroundings.
That's true. So listen, I have some people. Somebody asked me in the chat, um, what is the trick to aloe vera?
Listen, aloe vera, and and I'm gonna tell you, I use a lot of natural products. I really, really do. I do not go out to all these stores, to Ulta and everything, and buy the newest products out. I don't. Like, I also do hair. So I'm a cosmetologist and have been a cosmetologist since 2002. So this year marks 20 years in business, okay?
Right.
But I use, to this day, I use extra virgin olive oil on people's hair to keep it moisturized and to prevent breakage. Aloe vera, it is used for so many things. It helps keep the skin supple and plump. It helps to moisturize, and it can act as a barrier. I don't know if you've ever used aloe vera and like rubbed it on your skin, and then after it dries, you go back and see it. It acts as a barrier
It does.
to the skin.
It does.
Aloe vera has a lot of it serves a lot of purposes. You can use it in your hair. I mean, it's used to heal. If you have any
Mhm.
scars, I use aloe vera for that. It's a lot of purposes from aloe vera.
Exactly. And those are natural things and plant-based things that
Yes,
can definitely help out.
yes,
So 20 years in business, right?
yes.
Congratulations, right?
20
Cosmetology, hairstyling,
Yeah.
So those people that are in the beauty industry now, and you think of cosmetology, we have so much now. I think about all these type of braids, all these type of sew-ins, all these type of hair. There's some people that pay $300 and $400 for
Yeah,
weave. Is that true?
this is true. And some pay more. Some pay more. I'm telling you, I've seen it all. But what I would say though to the millennials, to those the new creatives that are coming out in the beauty industry, it's very, very important to stay true to who you are. I
Right.
When I first started in the beauty industry, I was geeked. Like, I wanted to do everything. When I tell you I did French rolls, crimps, finger waves, cornrow, I did everything. And it could wear you out. And if I don't know if what's the saying? If you are good at everything, then you're good at nothing. If you do
Right.
everything, you're good at nothing. So I would recommend being true to who you are. I had to scale back and focus on what mattered to me. What mattered to me was healthy hair care. Making sure that my clients were satisfied, professionalism. A lot of this stuff you won't even see in some of the stylists today. Some of them ask you to shampoo your hair before you come get your hair done. I've
Yes.
never, when I was coming up in cosmetology school, that was a big no-no. It's a big
Big no no.
no-no now, but a lot of people don't know it. You can actually report those stylists. They're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to be able to take care of your clients here from beginning to end.
That's
And
it.
that's how you could give them the proper advice for how to maintain and keep their hair up. You don't know what they're using if they don't come to you and get the shampoo.
That's true. That's true. That's true. That listen, it is people out here wash your hair before you get it braided
Yeah,
and
that's
all
horrible.
of that, and I know some people do that till they get started or what have you, but you have to be mindful and careful of that. So listen, you're making some changes, some things are coming up. You broke my heart, y'all. She my hairstylist when y'all was jocking at me haircut. She talks about my hair and she calls it what kind of hair?
Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican hair. And now let's see, it's been a year. Have you realized it's been
Wow,
a
since I
year
cut it.
since we cut it
Wow.
all off. We cut it all off, and listen, we bought
And color.
45 in hot and alive, and now I can get it
Yes.
all back. You know what
Yes.
I'm saying?
It's
It's
growing.
growing. Yeah, I'm up to something when I go see her, y'all. I didn't had a thought. I'm like, oh my goodness. Um, so even in that, right? People use all of these different colors, and then they want to know why their scalp is messed up and things of that nature. I am told you have to be very careful with color.
You do. So, um, color is not for everyone. It's just point blank. It's almost like not everyone could wear everything. Not everyone could do everything. I mean, it just is what it is. And if you want healthy hair, then it's important that you get a consultation before you just go in and say, "Do this to my hair." I have clients that can't whose hair can't handle a chemical relaxer and color. Some people just can't handle a chemical, period. And it's a number of factors behind that. It could be just genetics. It could be your medication. It could be skin irritation, allergies. Some people are just allergic to the ingredients found in hair color or in relaxer. And that's why it's important to really get that 24-hour strand test. A lot of people haven't even heard of that. When you go to a stylist, they're supposed to, if you choose to get a relaxer, any type of chemical treatment, a color, they're supposed to do a strand test on your hair and your scalp to see if you are allergic to that. I've
Exactly.
had some clients that have went to another stylist and got a color and their scalp swole up, their face swole up. They had to go to the hospital. It's important to get that strand test.
It is.
The integrity of the hair is everything.
It is. And you have to know. So I was told that there's just certain styles that I can't get, right? So I have this great stylist. All of my stylists have been really great over the years. I just attract those type of stylists. But I know that not only with skin, but even when you're getting this braid hair, I think I shared with you that I got great. The braids were great, but honey, I
Yeah,
had scalps and everything in my head. People's like, "Did you wash it? Did you do?" I did all of that, honey. My scalp just
yeah,
don't like no. What is it? Cankalon.
yeah. Yeah, luckily they have some out now that's been properly treated with apple cider vinegar, and that works a little bit better for our clients that are highly allergic. But still keep in mind that that hair does not come from us,
Hello.
and when it is manufactured, there's a number of different things, factors that could get into that process of making that hair, manufacturing that hair, that could definitely cause some skin reactions. So you just got to keep that in mind where you're getting it from.
That's true.
Even if you order it from overseas or whatever, to properly treat it. I've had some clients to really just soak it overnight in apple cider vinegar and then let it air dry, and it usually helps to soothe their scalp. Using tea tree oil after you get the braids, it helps to soothe the scalp, or lavender oil.
I love a good lavender oil.
Yes.
So look, listen, the question that I'm sure all of the ladies and some men are asking, what are we doing about this gray hair? What are we doing about gray hair, right?
So, there's a number of approaches. I try to keep an open mind because I have to, tend to a number of clients. Some want to embrace their gray, some don't. Um, but I like to use vegan rinses, vegan color, a lot of plant-based colors. They actually last longer, plant-based.
Really?
Um, yeah. And I say I'm keeping in mind that anything permanent means it's a chemical, and just to keep in mind, whether that's best for you or not. But there are plant-based dyes, and they are healthier for you than the others. So I would recommend using plant-based or vegan products. I use plant-based dyes and plant-based rinses on my clients.
Okay, to help deal with that gray.
Yes, to help deal with the gray.
That gray is something else, and it's inevitable, is what I'm told. Gray is coming whether you like it or not.
It is, and you may not know it, but I've struggled with a few grays here and there. I'm I'm trying to I'm covering it up, but when it gets unbearable, I'm just gonna embrace it.
You like
Black
me.
women look beautiful with gray.
Listen. My grandmother was one of the sexiest girl. She wore that gray hair. I'd be like, where you coming from? I went to my stylist. Okay, stylist. Right.
Yes.
So, so I don't know if I'm ready to embrace. So when I come see you, we need to deal with this gray.
Oh no.
But no, I said I would embrace it and probably cut it real short and be a little sassy.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
not quite there, but we'll see how it goes and which way it goes in that regard. But I know a lot of people. Listen, I am told that men is even dyeing this gray and spraying on hair color. Is this true in the game?
It is true.
Oh
And
my,
I'm gonna say this. So a lot of men use the Beijing.
that Beijing black.
Yes, okay. But here's the thing, fellas. I need you to understand. Beijing is and I believe that is also plant-based, but it's very strong. And the thing about it is that it's a huge turnoff. Using the Beijing, when you lay on your pillow, it's on the pillow too. When you get up, it's still there. It rubs off. So that may not be the best option. You know, that may not be the best option.
Right,
Um,
right.
yeah, I'm not a fan of the black pillowcases
Yeah, that's not sexy
at all.
to lean over and give a little sugar and you just got black stuff on your pillow
At all.
at all.
They're, I mean, they've been coming up with, the Beijing for the men, even lace fronts. So
That's too much
beware,
for me. That's too much for me to
beware.
handle. The men with the lace fronts, that's too much.
Yeah, yeah, I
They
can't
already
with that.
darkening the beard and working this beard game. I'm not mad at you about the
Yes, they
beard
are.
game. I'm not
Yes, they
mad
are.
at you, man. But I do know that they are also covering gray, and I have someone I know that lives by dark and lovely. Okay, they'll have
Oh,
dark and lovely till they 80.
listen, there are many techniques out here. I don't want to go against what somebody likes or their preference. I just know that, I try to, when we talk about a healthier way to
Right.
beauty, I'm just gonna keep it Plain and simple. I mean, it's not the healthiest what they're doing nowadays. But if that makes you money, then you do what you got to do. But Tiffany Alex Pro, is for vegan. It's for a healthier way to beauty, and I don't go that route.
Okay. So listen, I hear you getting into this micro shade. Now I don't know what is that about because you mentioned something about my eyebrows. You say they Puerto Rican.
So yeah,
So
you got nice full eyebrows, but
so what is this whole micro shading about?
so not everyone is blessed with the beautiful thick eyebrows. I happen to be one of them. My eyebrows are micro shaded. And it's basically a combination of the beauty world mixed with the tattoo industry.
Okay.
Um, so what they do there is it is actually a tattoo pen. It's a machine and it's motorized, and what we do is we numb the skin above the where the eyebrows are. Once it's numb for about 25-30 minutes, then we go in and we'll shape your brow, and then I will draw out a shape for you. So I'll ask you what it is that you prefer. Do you prefer a fuller brow? Do you prefer a longer brow? Do you want it to look ombre where it's lighter towards the front and then it darkens on the end? So there are a number of preferences that you can have for your eyebrow. So once we draw it out, it's almost like filling in your brows with the pencil. So once we draw it out and get it how you want it, then I go in, I lay you down. You're laid out on the chair like you're getting a tattoo. And I go in and I use the pen, and it really is, listen, it really is not painful. It's really not. The numbing cream really helps. I do about 2-3 rounds from eyebrow to eyebrow, and then you come up with the end result like this. And it lasts anywhere from 2 to 4 years, depending on the person's skin,
Okay.
because our skin, it sheds. So depending on the person's skin, it lasts anywhere from 2 to 4 years, and it's wonderful. You can literally wake up like this.
Really? Well,
Yeah,
yours look real nice this evening, by the way.
thank you, thank you.
Listen, I don't
No
have that.
pencil at all. Look,
I don't have no
no
peak and all of
pencil.
that. You need to fix that. Well, I don't mind it's not looking like
You have perfect eyebrows, Lord. Nice and full.
yes.
It's so Miss Veronica, no, it was not painful. It wasn't. There is a numbing cream applied prior to starting anything. So I make sure you numb for at least about 30 minutes. And by the time you lay down and I start, you really can't feel it. And in between going back and forth from eyebrow to eyebrow, I use an anesthetic, another numbing gel that works quicker, but you have to wait to penetrate the skin before you can use it. So really you stay numb the whole process. And afterwards, I'm gonna be honest with you, afterwards you may be numb for maybe an hour or two after you get the procedure done, but then after that it feels like a very light Indian burn. So you may
Okay.
go like this and know that something's been done, but it's not painful.
Okay. Someone asked, is it expensive?
So, depending on where you are, depending on what neighborhood you go to, I've
Mhm.
seen micro shading start anywhere from $250 and go all the way up to 800. Um,
Mm,
that is because, and I give props to all the PMUs, that's permanent makeup artists. Um, they really do their thing. When they're charging $800, it's because, believe you me, they know what they're doing. It's gonna look professional. They get you in and out. The procedure lasts anywhere from about an hour to an hour and a half. Um, I charge $300. And that price will be going up because the more you do it and the better you get, the prices go
the
up.
prices go up.
Yeah,
And I mean, even if you think about it, starting at $300, $400, and it's lasting you for 4 up to 3 to 4 years, depending upon your
exactly.
skin. that's really inexpensive because if you're going to keep going to get waxed at other places, wax is $25 in some places.
Yes. And how
And
often do you do that? What, every 2 weeks?
every 2 weeks, if you're divified, if you need it, it's once a month. But even if you did it quarterly, that's $100 a year.
Exactly.
So, you have to weigh out your investment. Well, she got this bad leather chair you sitting in, and you got all these lights and stuff. I was ready to try it till she was like, no. So, I do take, let me say this in beauty tips. You have to be honest with your stylist like you are with the doctor. I
Yes.
said it. You have to be on. Don't come in there knowing that you allergic to something and
Yes.
you didn't give it to them and you want to then try to sue somebody. Baby, you knew you was allergic to chlorine, chlorified, Cakelon, because I just went
Yes.
crazy when she gave me these lemonade braids. I'm like, girl, what kind of braids is that? I'm going to break out. But we did good. We better keep with that one. But you do need to be honest with, because that's your hair and that's a part
Absolutely.
of your beauty, whether you're natural, permed, gray. We're all different, just like shades of color. Our hair is different. So you
Absolutely.
want to make sure that you're honest with your stylist. Well, listen, Tiffany Alex Pro, we are glad that you came on and joined Lolita.
Yes. Thank you. So good to
I could
hear.
talk about beauty all day. I don't do
Oh,
much. Most of the time, I clean my skin. I only put on a little pop because you was coming on the show tonight. Little pop put on, because every now and then don't Lolita do put on a little pop. My
I
sister would say
see.
when I think I'm
You.
cute, I was glistening over in the island. So,
Yeah. I see.
so those people that are getting into business as we begin to wrap up, they're getting into the business of makeup or cosmetology. And I know some people are estheticians, right? They're giving out facials and things
Yeah.
of that nature. What are two or three good business tips that you would give them?
That's good. So, let's see. I would say knowing trends is great, but professionalism takes you further. So,
Mhm.
just having seen some of the latest classes, cosmetology classes, esthetician classes, graduating and coming out, a lot of them lack that. So I would say to make sure if you need to take a business class, take a business class.
That
Professionalism is everything. Learn how to be and how to stay professional at all times. And another is to have the necessary systems in place for your business. Don't do shortcuts or bootlegging. It only lasts for so long. And if you want to scale your business, if you want it to grow, you want to thrive, you want to be all that you can be, be legit. Be legit from day one.
right. That means call me so I can get you legal.
That's right.
That's number
That's
one.
right. That's
Yes,
right. Get
yes.
it in order. I do want to say this though, Lolita. As Tiffany Alex Pro is expanding, I would like for all the creatives, if you're a creative, to stay in tune with Tiffany Alex Pro. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram at Tiffany Alex Pro. That's it. I have some an amazing project coming out specifically for creatives. I don't want to get too much, but if you follow recreatingtheblog.com, I have an amazing project coming up. But I would like for all the creatives to follow Tiffany Alex Pro and stay tuned to see what's coming. Uh,
Oh man,
I'm
come on.
embarking into a number of things. Micro shading has been the latest thing, but I'm embarking on camouflage tattooing for women. So it's gonna be awesome.
All right. Well, listen, I am excited that you came on the show. Guys, listen, Lolita's Corner is always bringing you something new, something fresh, the world of beauty. I know everybody thought we were going to talk about all kinds of stuff, but listen, you need those good girlfriend tips and good boyfriend tips sometime to get you through beauty. She didn't say, listen, moisturize yourself, use some
Yes.
natural products, get yourself together, deal with your gray the right type of way, and all that nutshell. But always remember this. Beauty starts within. So once you get beauty within and you're confident in who you are, Makeup and anything else is only to enhance what
Inhale.
you already have. It enhances it, it fits it in all the right places. And as my grandmother would say, it's like a good girdle, it hugs you right. So makeup hugs your face right.
Right. Right.
Yes. Listen, those earrings are popping. Please tell us where you got them from.
Oh, now you know this is these earrings are brought to you by D Cousins Jewelry. I believe that is her Facebook
Book
and
thing.
Instagram, D Cousins LLC. These are handmade, okay?
Handmade.
Real
We
feathers.
do handmade things around
Yes,
here.
handmade, real feathers, and then she's got the gold feathers on them to just add a little weight. I love them. I have a whole line of jewelry by D Cousins LLC.
I do too.
Awesome jewelry
We'll
design.
be meeting her later in the month. She'll be coming on the show to
Oh,
talk to the ladies about a few things. But listen, I had to recognize the feathers. I know them anywhere.
yes.
My sister teased me. I wore some to her retirement party. You couldn't tell me nothing. And
Hey,
listen,
stop.
that white feather was popping. The whole place was like, where you get those at? So thank
Yes.
you so much. And guess what? They enhanced your makeup on this evening.
Well, thank you so much.
Yes, you look well, darling. Listen, guys, keep up with Tiffany Alex Pro. Look for her on Facebook, Instagram. Website is www.tiffanyalexpro.com. She is a hairstylist. She is local in the Chicagoland area. She's South Suburb. I tell you, I take the hike from the city. I'm not going anywhere else. There's only one other person I go to, and that's just because I need to see her. I have to see her and get a hairdo. We have to do our thing. So thank you so much for joining us. We look forward to the great things that you are doing, and we pray that your project is coming up, that it is definitely going to be the paradigm shift that's
Yeah.
needed for the creatives. Thank you so much for joining us
Thank you for
tonight.
having me.
Yes, come back to see us next week for a great episode. Also, set your tune that third weekend of the month, that third Thursday of the month. We coming back with Mr. Waddy for those relationship chats. And honey, we talking about love languages. So listen, we hot with that, y'all.
Interesting.
Yes, we bringing it for the relationship, the married, the single. We talking about the talk.
All right.
Yes. Enjoy your evening. I'll see you guys next Thursday. Thank you so much for